What is up, everybody? It is me, Marvel fan. Yeah, I know, I'm showing my face way too early. You guys see me, I have a lot of YouTube channels. Okay, maybe not, but it's okay. But today, I'm gonna do my top 10 favorite Marvel movies, the MCU wise. Next video, I'll probably do like of like it could be from Fox, it could be from, you know what I'm trying to say, like Sony. I'm talking about MCU wise. Doing my top 10 favorite Marvel films over the last 11 years. Endgame is included, but I will not give out no spoilers whatsoever. This is completely spoiler free because if you guys have not seen the movie, then I don't want to ruin it for you guys because it's a really good film in my opinion. Some people don't like it, but I personally enjoyed it. There's some ups and downs to it. But anyway, let's get started with my top 10 list of my favorite Marvel movies over the past 11 years. At number 10 is Doctor Strange. Reason why I say Doctor Strange is because I really like how he became the hero that he is, because he got in a car crash and then he damaged his hands really bad, and how he decided to, he was from an arrogant surgeon and he became a protector of reality, a sorcerer supreme. I really loved the fight scenes in the movie. I really loved the action. I really loved the storytelling. It brought the movie really well, and I really enjoyed the movie so much. But the only downside to the movie I really disliked about it was the lack of the villain. The lack of the villain storytelling was kinda, I was not feeling it whatsoever. I did not like the villain they chose, Caecilius. I did not like him that much. I felt like he was like, he wasn't taken that seriously in the movie. He wasn't that like intimidating whatsoever, and I don't like what they're trying to do. Like, it made no, I mean, it was interesting, but then I really did not like it about that much. But so Doctor Strange is number 10, but if it had a better villain, they'll be easily in my top 5. But 5, I look stupid when I did this. But now I'm telling you my number 9. My number 9 might actually surprise a lot of Marvel fans, but I liked the first Thor. I really loved the first one. I thought it was funny. I thought the way he got banished out of Asgard was very unique storytelling. How he was kind of a douchey prince of Asgard. How he was worthy of Mjolnir, and then eventually he was punished to Earth because Odin did not want him to end up like his long lost sister Hela. He did not want him to end up like ruthless like she was. I liked the idea. It was very funny, and that was in the movie. It had probably my favorite Stan Lee cameo. But I really liked the first Thor. I could watch it over and over again. I liked the setting, how, and I loved the actors they chose. They chose Anthony Hopkins as Odin, which was a perfect choice. But to me, the most perfect out of all was Tom Hiddleston as Loki. I thought he was the perfect Loki. He looked exactly like the comic books. Chris Hemsworth plays an amazing Thor. He has a perfect love relationship with Jane, and then Jane's worker, I forgot her name, but she played a perfect comedic character. And I forgot that one guy who did Tesseract. I forget his name because I've seen so many movies. I really like how he's like being like the father to her, if he is, I don't know. But Thor's number 9 to me. But my number 8 is Spider-Man Homecoming. Reason why I love this film is because Tom Holland plays a very awesome Spider-Man. Tobey Maguire, he played a better Peter Parker in my opinion, but Tom Holland definitely played a better Spider-Man. Reason why I say this is because he actually sounds and looks like a teenager. He really does. And then I love his best friend relationship with Ned. I love his relationship with his little I forget the word. I'm against liquor store. Best friend. I love his father-son relationship with Tony Stark. They had a totally father-son relationship. I loved, and the villain was perfect. I love the villain. He's not those like, original villains that are like, I want to destroy everything. Well, he did say that, but he's like, I want to destroy the world and rule it. But no, he just does bad things just to support his family. And I think that was very perfect. And I loved the ending battle scene. I really loved it very much. And at number 7 is Captain America Civil War. Reason why I believe it's number 7 is because I loved how they started the, like, you know, little beef between the Avengers themselves. And I really loved the villain. Like, the villain in that movie, I thought he was amazing. Helmut Zemo. He's nothing like the comic books, but he did a fantastic, extraordinary job as the villain. He's probably the smartest villain I've seen in the whole entire MCU. Reason why is because he managed to get away for the Avengers to turn against each other, and then the movie had lots of emotional moments, a lot of action, a lot of comedy, and they had a very righteous moment when Captain America said, he'll help Iron Man no matter what, even though even though they don't like each other that much, he'll always help save the world at the end of the day with Iron Man. And at number 6 is the first Avengers. A lot of people are gonna dislike this spot, but it's always gonna be opinionated by the end of the day. Some people don't even like the first Avengers. Some people will put it at number 10. Some people put it at 12. Some people place it number 1, but it's always gonna be opinionated. It's always gonna be an argument at the end of the day. I'm just throwing it out there. Some people may not like the spot, and that's fine. They don't have to like it. This is my opinion. This is what I think, but I don't know why I did this. But anyway, I think the Avengers is number 6 for me. I enjoy the Avengers. I love the action sequences in the movie. The Loki, Tom Hiddleston played an amazing job as the role of Loki in this film. And I loved how they managed to get everyone together in this movie. And it makes a badass action ending fight scene. And I loved how this was the first step to starting off against Thanos. I think it was the first step because you know how Iron Man tried to sacrifice himself through the wormhole and Thanos saw him and then he managed to save everyone. So I believe that's the first step. So Avengers is number 6 for me. And my number, I'm just kidding, but my 5th favorite MCU film is Iron Man 1. I love Robert Downey Jr.'s freaking role as Iron Man. Like, he played an extraordinary Iron Man. He played it so well. He went like from being like a selfish billionaire to a selfless man saving others, and I loved it was honestly I forget this actor's name, but the actor who's gonna play the original War Machine, well, we know what happened to him. He got fired. I forgot for what. But anyway, back to what I'm trying to say. Iron Man had perfect fight scenes. It had very comedic moments, and I think this was the perfect way to start off the Marvel Cinematic Universe to the one we know and love to that. This wasn't even a good explanation for why I liked it, but I'm just saying, number 5 for me. And my 4th favorite MCU film is Thor Ragnarok. In my opinion, this is the funniest MCU film they ever made. This movie's pure comedy. It has action. It had great storytelling. It had awesome fight sequences, and they had an awesome villain. Hela was amazing. They had perfect. She was like, whoa, like you wouldn't expect her to play such a good role as a villain. Like, she played an awesome villain just like she was in the comic books. So Thor Ragnarok is number 4 for me. And number 3 has to be Avengers Infinity War. I love Infinity War. Infinity War was such an awesome movie. Infinity War was like, it had the action, it had a comedy. I'm getting confused because I just went off doing my list without even thinking about it. But I'm thinking about most of my list. Yeah. But Avengers Infinity War was so awesome. The action was just non-stop. The comedy was perfect. The relationships in the movie was perfect. Josh Brolin played an amazing Thanos. So Avengers Infinity War is number 3 for me. And my second favorite Marvel film, if Endgame wasn't released right now, it would be Winter Soldier, but I'm getting Winter Soldier out of this list because, maybe the next video I will redo my list because I felt like Winter Soldier definitely deserves to be in the top 10. Winter Soldier was an awesome film, but number 2 to me has to be Guardians of the Galaxy. I love Guardians of the Galaxy. Guardians of the Galaxy was epic. It was funny, and it was the biggest surprise ever. A lot of people were talking down on it, saying, this is a knockoff Star Wars mixed with Marvel. It looks dumb. Who the heck are these guys? No one even knows who they were. Me, I'll be honest. I was actually excited for the movie. I thought it looked hilarious. I thought they're going unique this time. And then the movie came out so well. It went from being the most talked down Marvel film when the trailer first released to one of the most greatest Marvel movies of all time. But number 1 has to be Avengers Endgame. Endgame was like I said, spoiler free. If Endgame wasn't released, my list would be number 2, The Winter Soldier, and then 1, Guardians of the Galaxy. I love Guardians of the Galaxy. But number 1 has to be Endgame since it released. I was so happy that I was the first person in my city to get the ticket, like when it was getting sold out on April 2nd, the day it was like they're doing early selling, and I went there the day it came out. It was such an awesome movie. The way they had the storyline was awesome. The beginning had shocking moments, and then there is has to be the most emotional Marvel film to date. And I think it was a perfect way to, it was like the icing of the cake on the MCU. It was such a good movie. There was ups and downs to it. I will the next couple videos I will do a spoiler review, but Endgame is like number 1 to me. So there you have it. Those are my top 10 favorite MCU films. Let me know what you guys think about my list, and if you want, make your own list. I would love to read your guys' comments. And I will rearrange my list because Winter Soldier, it totally deserves to be in this. I feel like I messed up when I added Thor. Like, Thor is actually one of my favorite Marvel films. I really enjoyed it, but if I could replace it, it would be Winter Soldier. Winter Soldier not being number 9, but Winter Soldier was an epic movie. I will rearrange my list the next time I do a video. So thank you guys for watching. Have a good day.